Do subscribe to Ekeeda channel and press bell icon to get updates about latest engineering, HSC and IIT JEE main and advanced videos.
Hello students, today we'll be studying chapter Enhancement of Food Production, and the topic which we'll be studying today is what is exactly enhancement of food production. When I say enhancement of food production, it means to increase the variety of food production or to increase the level of food production. Why there was a need to increase food production in India? Now, right from the independence or before independence, right from the era of 1921 to 1951, the population increased, and this increasing population had great demands for food. And during those times, we didn't have the modern technology that is available today, whether it is in the terms of great varieties of seed, fertilizers, or the modern equipments which are available today. So during that period, the increasing food demand put pressures on the government and on the people to increase the food production or enhance the food production or find out various methods of food production. This was the era that contributed to Green Revolution and White Revolution. When I say Green Revolution, it means the era during which food production was increased by using better varieties of seed, by using more agricultural land, using more fertile land, by putting a lot of fertilizers into the land, by bringing modern technologies into field and contributing or paying the farmers better remuneration so that everybody can take up agriculture, providing or setting up an environment where agriculture became the prime factor. This was the era during which India will be known as an agricultural country. It set the record straight. This was the era which brought population into focus, and it brought every farmer in the country to focus on agriculture. Now, when Green Revolution was going on, while Green Revolution was going on, there were certain parameters on which Green Revolution paid pioneer or paid focus on. The three most important factors on which Green Revolution paid focus on was first plant breeding, second was SCP, and the third one was tissue culture. When I say plant breeding, it means increasing or growing better varieties of crops or plants by different methods. It could be mutational, it could be biofortification or genetic engineering. The next one was SCP, single cell protein. This paid focus on how microorganisms can be grown in lab, and these microorganisms can be consumed since they have better nutritional content and can be grown easily. Example, mushroom, which is a fungus, spirulina, chlorella, all this could be consumed, and this was SCP or single cell protein. Next was tissue culture, the breakthrough in plant breeding. Using the technique of tissue culture, a single cell can be used, and inside a lab, using lab techniques and lab sterile conditions and media and instruments, you can grow from a single cell small different plantlets. When I say plants, a single cell of carrot can be used to grow a whole carrot plant. And imagine a room which is using tissue culture. By using a single cell you can grow a carrot. So by using large number of cells, how many carrots can be grown? Tissue culture paved the way for growing larger crops or large great amounts of crops in less area and at a faster pace. And this technique paved the way for growing crops which cannot be grown on normal land. This technique paved the way for growing cancerous medicines as well, as which took 100 years to grow in crops. Tissue culture was a little difficult process, but it helped plant hybridization or plant breeding in a better way. So let us see what was enhancement of food production. Enhancement of food production. The increasing population during the period of 1921 to 1951 created increasing demand of food supply. This was a period post and before independence where India was still struggling to find its pace. During this period, the population increased and this increasing population need a lot of food, which led to Green Revolution, producing better varieties of crops using modern techniques and fertilizers. Green Revolution forced the farmers and the government to take agriculture as a main source or main focus and produce crops which could fulfill the stomach of every Indian using better seeds, better production quality, better equipments or machinery. Ways to increase food production. The three different ways were plant breeding, SCP, and tissue culture. Plant breeding. Increasing production of crops using mutation, biofortification, and hybridization. When I say mutation, it means changing the gene or altering the gene or adding a different chromosome or removing a chromosome. When I say biofortification, it means increasing the nutritional content, and hybridization is nothing but using better varieties of crops. The next method was SCP or single cell protein. It meant using microbes as source of food. An example of this could be mushroom or spirulina, which can be used as a source of food. The third and the most useful method was tissue culture. It meant a single cell is used to obtain new plantlet. From a single cell under sterile condition and using plant media, you can grow a new plantlet. For example, using a single carrot cell, you can grow the whole carrot plant under conditions which are sterile. In this part, we all have studied what are the different methods and what is enhancement of food production and what was the need of food production. I hope you all have understood clearly about this topic. Thank you.